I broke up with my best friend of 15 years because I found out she was cheating on her fiance. And y'all can say I'm not a girl's girl for this one, but her fiance is my brother. And she was cheating on my brother with my ex-boyfriend. I probably don't have to say any more, but hear me out, because this story is fucking wild. So my ex-best friend Rachel and I have been friends since childhood. We both went to a private Catholic girls' high school. We met freshman year, became inseparable. We went to the same college together, roomed together all 4 years of college. After we graduated, we both got jobs in New York City, and my older brother happened to be living and working there. Obviously, the rent in New York City is fucking ridiculous, so the three of us just moved in together. Now, I knew that Rachel always had a thing for my brother, but growing up, he could not be less interested. He was 5 years older than us. But at the time, I had a really serious boyfriend who lived in Jersey City. So I spent most of my time in Jersey City with my boyfriend. I was pretty much never home, and I guess because of that, her and my brother bonded, and they were actually secretly hooking up behind my back for like 6 months before they started dating. So flash forward, her and my brother get really serious. They decide to move in together. I end up moving in with my boyfriend. We break up. I move out. I move back in with my sister and my brother. My brother took me aside and told me, like, hey, you know, I think it's time for you to move out. Like, we're really serious and I'm thinking about proposing. It was at this time that I met my now fiance. And 2 months into us being together, I moved in with him. I know how stupid that is. You can shit on me about it in the comment section. I don't care. My brother and my best friend Rachel end up getting engaged, and all she can talk about is the wedding. How she can't wait to become Mrs. Jackson Parker. She, of course, asked me to be the maid of honor. I'm thrilled. Like, my best friend is about to become my sister. So as the maid of honor, I'm obviously like heavily involved with the wedding planning, as well as all of the events leading up to the wedding, like the bachelorette party. So a couple weeks ago, Rachel and I get together over coffee to plan her bachelorette party. And she tells me that in prep for the wedding, she wants to get really fit. She was planning on wearing a strapless dress. She's like, I want to get like bridal arm. And she says, remember your ex, James? Like, wasn't he a personal trainer? I was like, yeah, but like there are a million other personal trainers in the New York area and he's in Jersey City. Like, come on. And she's like, well, do you mind if I maybe reach out to him? She's like, I was looking at his Instagram and like his clients, like they all have the exact arms that I want. So I was like, okay, like, sure. That's fucking weird as hell, but whatever. I'm not gonna argue with her. She starts training with my ex. So last week, I'm home with my fiance, and we literally just got engaged like 2 weeks ago amidst all this chaos. So things have been a little hot and heavy between us. So we're having ourselves a little date night, you know, wine, took some spicy cubes, spent a couple hours face down, ass up. So when we finally come up for air, I send Rachel a voice memo and I'm like, Rachel, we have to get these spicy cubes for your bachelorette party as like party favors, and you need to take them on your honeymoon. Not that I want to think about my best friend and my brother doing it, but I was like, they're amazing. Like, you guys have to try these. And as I'm sending this voice message, I see her location is in Jersey City. And it's 11 o'clock at night. No way she is working out with my ex at 11 o'clock. So I like zoom in, and sure the fuck enough, she is at my ex's house. I wake up the next morning, it's around 8 o'clock, and I go to text Rachel to see if she wants to meet up for coffee or breakfast, with the intent of asking her, like, hey, like, why the fuck were you at James's house last night? And I see her location. She is still there. She spent the night at my ex's house. Mind you, my brother is away on his bachelor trip, and she is fully sleeping at another man's house while my brother is out of town. What the fuck? Do I give her a chance to explain herself before I go to my brother? Like whose side am I supposed to choose? I'm a girl's girl through and through. This girl is my best friend. I would take a bullet for her, but my brother's blood. He and I are like this. You fuck with my family, you fuck with me. So I'm like having a mental breakdown, and Rachel ends up calling me like an hour later. She's in the car, probably driving home from my ex's house. And she's like, oh yeah, what's up? Like, I got your message about the spicy cubes. Like, definitely get some for the bachelorette. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna stop you right there. Why the fuck were you in Jersey City last night? She's like, oh, I was at a friend's house. I'm like, oh, okay, so does that friend happen to live with James? Silence on the other end of the phone. And then she hangs up on me. What the fuck? Now I'm pissed. I call this bitch back. Declined. So I sent her a text and I'm like, I know that there is something going on. Fess the fuck up, or I'm calling Jackson. I'm telling my brother. She calls me back and she's hysterically crying. She's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. I broke it off. Oh, so there was something happening between you. And it wasn't just a one-time thing. You actually had to break off an affair. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you one fucking chance to be honest and to man the fuck up. When Jackson gets home today, you're gonna tell him. And if you don't tell him, I'm going to. I'm angry, but I know underneath, like, how much my brother loves her. And, like, he was just in Vegas on a bachelor trip. Like, you think he didn't go to, like, a strip club, but I know him well enough to know, like, if she was honest with him, there's a very good chance that he would still marry her. So she agrees to this. I never followed up with her on whether or not she told him. I didn't hear from either of them for days. I figured that she kept her promise and told him, because why the fuck would you lie about that? I sent my brother a couple texts here and there, but I didn't hear back. I figured they were, you know, either taking some time apart or working it out, and I didn't want to be overbearing. So after like 5 days, you know, my brother calls me and he's like, hey, can you come over? He's like, I really need to talk to you. So I go over there, Rachel's not there, and immediately he's like, have you talked to Rachel? I'm like, no. He's like, well, you know, I think something is going on with her. She's been acting really weird, and that she's been spending all her time with her girlfriends who live in Jersey City. She doesn't have friends in Jersey City. And he's like, well, then who the fuck's house has she been staying at the last several nights? I'm like, did she not tell you I couldn't cover for her anymore? She not only didn't tell him, but continued sneaking around behind his back. So I fucking told him everything. I literally just told him 5 minutes ago. I'm sitting in their driveway. So Rachel, I suggest you get out of bed with my ex and head home, because my brother is gonna want to have a word with you. Fuck you, bitch.